stuff out after I go live.
That's weird. I don't want to tweet. I might not be live. I don't know if we're live now. I hit the go button, but
I'm seeing an ad, which is interesting because I have my ad block on, and it's for the Division 2, which is great.
also I should probably be there. There, that's what we should be.
Very professional here on this stream.
I have never done this. This is hard and scary.
For context, people coming in, we've just spent the last 45 minutes walking Chris through how I do my own stream stuff so that I can see stuff and not hear Chris's voice or my voice over it, but you can still hear us and all that fun stuff.
What is...
There should really be a solution to this that is easier than all the steps that we go through to do this.
Oh, we're not recreating the whole thing. We're just recreating enough that we could stream and stuff.
It is basically my whole setup.
Basically. So we still don't really know what we want to play, so we're kind of just screwing around at the moment.
You found a couple games that were
I have promising. Games. I have games. I have, believe me, there are games that will be played, and they are of varying quality.
That is certainly a way to describe what you've proposed to me. So for context, for the past 3 years or so, Chris has been like, I want to do a best of the worst of video games.
I still want to do that. I still want to do that. I still don't know if a stream is the best way to do it, but it certainly requires multiple people. I have learned that because for those who don't know, I made a bad video that remains unlisted. That was my attempt to do that alone, and it was... You can't approach kind of schlocky... Well, but you can't approach schlocky material from a really analytical mindset. It needs to be kind of social. It needs to be kind of fun. Yeah. And me sitting there going, well, you guys see that this Congo game is basically like Michael Crichton's Congo the book. It's not how you want to cover that material.
I can't imagine why anyone would not want to watch a very long video of just that.
Okay, so... Should we just stream the stupid Microtrailers for a bit and see what is in the pile? Maybe?
Be wary of tits.
Okay, there are clips of brief nudity here that I'm going to try to scroll past very quickly. It is not my fault. It is the fault of the fact that this stupid algorithm doesn't take into account whether a game is listed as NSFW before tweeting a short clip of its...
I would not at all be surprised to discover this is actually a problem on Valve's end, and these games are just not being marked as not safe for work.
I'm not streaming it yet, but I'll scroll down just above it to see what the name of that game is, the one that was giving us trouble. It's called Hentai Strawberry. So there you go. That's the reason that it has that. We're gonna scroll right past that.
Let me look this up. Let's see if it is actually set to adult only.
I assume it is because what this Microtrailers does is just here. Let me turn it on. This might be a bad idea.
It is not saying this is an adult only game.
Wonderful.
So yeah, cool.
So here's one of my favorite tools, and I tweet about this all the time, is using Microtrailers to find out what's coming out on Steam. I like, for example, this game that just came across the... I'm not going to be able to do this full stream, am I? Is this Draw with Unknown, which is apparently basically a game to... It's you'll see. Basically, it is a game that you enter your name and it randomly connects you with a bunch of other players to draw stuff. And so you can imagine where this goes pretty much immediately.
It's a multiplayer dick drawing simulator, basically.
I don't see how this goes any other way. They try to pretend it's not that. Also, it freaks me out that
dicks were harmed in the making of this trailer.
It freaks me out that Elon Musk is by default one of the names in here in every example in their trailer. I don't know why. Like, Elon Musk has nothing better to do than hang out and make Mickey Mouse drawings. It's actually kind of a cool tool, and I could see, like, on certain streams, like, this being... Why is... Oh, that's the editing of it. I thought the stream was screwing up, but no, it goes to black.
Hey.
That's obnoxious.
You should really prepare yourself for a lot of badly edited trailers here, Chris. I mean, this is
okay. I just wanted to point out some of the weird, interesting things, and again, I'm going to try to skip past a lot of the the hentai games here, just to look at some stuff that's come out within the past 24 hours or so. Deflection.
Is this just like everything that comes out gets posted here with a 6-second cut of the trailer?
Yeah, that's what I like about it, is that it basically cuts any trailer down to 6 seconds, so you get kind of a real quick at a glance without any noise. So if you're like, I could, aside from the fact that the hentai games have nudity in them, I can like look at this at work and get an idea of like, oh, what came out on Steam today? But I mean, like, what really came out on Steam today, not what top 5 things is the Steam algorithm trying to convince me to play.
It's basically a Twitter account that does what the new setting on Steam's pages did like 6 years ago before they changed it.
Like Wolfpack, this looks kind of cool, I guess. I mean, it's a submarine game, bunch of guys on a submarine with dials and stuff.
There's a VR game like this.
I guess one of the reasons I like the Microtrailers is that it sort of sells me on the promise of what a game can be, because you get 4 basically 2-second clips of the random trailer, and it lets you sort of envision in your head what this game could be without any actual context or marketing stuff.
Yeah.
Other than,
is it like, do they have like a thing where like there's some hidden 6-second cut of the trailer that they're just grabbing, or do they manually do this, or is this just
it's algorithmically done, which is why sometimes you just get trailers that are nothing but like pitch black, or get unfortunate grabs that are nothing but title cards or sloganeering. But like if we
scroll up there, Chris,
I intentionally scrolled up.
That doesn't look like a wholesome video game.
But like here's Agent 9, and you can see that they just took whatever the footage was here,
right?
And they just edit it together, so it's a
that
minute
volume
long
is
video.
way too low for anyone to hear any of this.
Well, I still don't know what the audio mixing is going to end up being like.
Yeah. Speaking of, what is the? Listen. How do I sound versus Chris versus game?
Yeah, we're not even in a game yet. It's going to be a real question.
Sounds like I'm a little quieter than you.
I think that's because
the audio level of the trailer right now is probably too loud.
Sorry. It's audio mixing on this is going to be an elaborate series of guesswork. See, there's a train sequence. You run on top of the train. This is cute. I don't know if it's worth playing. Anyway, I just wanted to open with walking through some stuff on Microtrailers, because there's some hidden gems hidden in here, and then there's some
very questionable content.
Well, not just the adult stuff, but you get the big AAA stuff. You get like well, One Piece isn't like a huge AAA title, but it's like a known property. But then you get I don't know what Space Captain McCallery is. Episode 2. I do kind of want to play Rico with you at some point, Josh.
What were you saying?
I do kind of want to play Rico with you at some point.
Oh yeah, you mentioned this.
It's a 2-cop first-person shooter co-op game. I'm kind of interested in it just to see what it's even like.
It looks a bit like Payday.
I mean,
the other side.
It looks a little bit ridiculous, and I'm trying to figure out how ridiculous it is and whether it leans into like goofy multiplayer comedy hijinks or whether it's a little bit too self-serious.
Yeah.
But I think it could be fun. Anyway.
This footage looks pretty self-serious.
There's a lot of erotic games. That's the most shocking thing to me about doing this experiment, and like once every couple days checking in and seeing what's come out, is just, by the way, I also bought this game in case you want to play more terrible stuff. I picked up Fanatic Blader.
Fanatic Blader is a fantastic name for a game.
It looked like it looked amazing. I want to play this.
Oh yes. Oh man, that's great. There's no trees past the like mid-ground tree backdrop.
Wait till you get to the ice level. The ice is The ice houses is what really excites me about this. Also, it just kind of feels like 2D Dark Souls in a little bit.
It looks like someone like wanted to do a side scroller in Unity with Unity assets. Oh man, we got writing.
So, I love this boss. I love I love Magma Core. He's my favorite boss.
Well, that's cool. I mean, if you're going to do a 3D side scroller, you should have, there should be at least one thing that interacts with the 3D.
Oh yeah, and they've got these things that spin. It's pretty cool. Like, unironically, it kind of looks like it could be fun in a delightfully. Yes, I know. It looks like it could be fun in a delightfully trashy kind of way, and I kind of love.
No, yeah, I'm kind of into this.
It kind of struck all those Marlowe Briggs feels for me, where it's terrible, but the exact right kind of terrible, where it still looks playable.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so we had a couple games we were looking at,
and I
don't know if we want to like go through this a little bit more and hope we don't run into boobs.
We won't. I'll keep scrolling. There's Hypnospace Outlaw.
Well, then we won't run into anything. Then what is that?
What is what? What?
The city builder looking thing scrolling up a bit.
Factory Town? It's only the latest, biggest thing on Steam.
Oh, is this actually on the popular list?
I believe so. It's got, I mean, for a small game, it's pretty big. Very positive, 235. It's...
Although the new and upcoming tab stuff has been really weird lately on Steam.
Yeah, it has. If we just go to the main page right now, what's on there? It's Rico, which is we were just looking at that. Baba EU, Hyperspace or Hypnospace Outlaw, DMC, TikTok, Production Line, When the Darkness Comes, which has been, I think, hugely popular because it's free and a lot of streamers have covered it. Dawn of Man is on there. And I don't know how many of these are actually on the actual top selling list, because
what's interesting?
What?
Mine is different than yours.
I'm not logged in. This is straight up.
Oh, okay.
This is straight up whatever Steam would show a new user, or at least I don't know how many cookies I have, but
mine is identical to... Oh, I know why mine is different from yours, because I own Dawn of Man.
Oh, that's right. It straight up hides things you own too.
Yeah.
So anyway, we don't need to keep going through this list. There's just a lot of stuff that some of it is cool. There's hidden object games. The other thing I found going through a lot of this stuff that does kind of bug me, there are a lot of games that superficially look really cool at first, and then it turns out that they are mobile ports. And I'm not against mobile games as a concept, but almost unilaterally, mobile ports are done very quickly and cheaply, and not... just like a console port it can be bad if it doesn't actually use them, rework the inputs. Mobile ports can be real bad if they do that.
Square Enix has put out a bunch of bad PC mobile ports.
Yes, it's like I still haven't picked up Chrono Trigger as a result of that.
Yeah, they fixed that, didn't they? Like
they fixed the art assets. I don't know if they ever fixed like the fact that it's clearly all mobile menus and just not designed for a PC form factor.
They've released a bunch of their like early Final Fantasy games that have had like mobile ports out for a while on the PC, and it's just like if I'm going to do a mobile port, I'd rather play it on my phone.
Here's one of the ones I was tempted to pick up but didn't. I don't think is Groomer.
Yeah, you showed this to me.
I was really tempted to pick up Groomer. Groomer is a game where you groom dogs, and they're cartoon. They're cartoon dogs that swear at you, apparently, and you earn USD.
Voice lines.
It's very specific about the fact that you're earning American dollars, and yes, it does repeat that voice line over and over again. I'm trying to mute it because it's swearing and obnoxious. But like, imagine having to shave and groom a dog who also is an asshole, and then get paid $10, I assume, from the dog because there don't seem to be any owners. In order to build your own little, I guess, groomer kingdom? I don't know who this game is for or why it was built, and it fascinates me. The entire idea of this game fascinates me.
It is currently 40% off for 59 cents.
Or you could buy the 90% off pack, but this is where we get into trouble because this is the same publisher that did the Ice game and My First Music Workshop. Like, why is this a bundle? If you go to bundle info, there's Ice Agent, Groomer, and My First Music Workshop, as if those 3 games have anything in common in any capacity.
They were made by a guy with Unity.
Are they? They're not all made by the same. There's 3 separate developers listed here. There's Buzz Twin, Fat Angel, and Racing Bros. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how these bundles get made. I feel like there's somewhere like an article someone could write about the business practices of these weird fringe Steam, not quite shovelware, not quite exploitation game, but still kind of the weird shovelware and how these companies come into exist and work together to make bundles. Like who is making money on a $1.06 bundle that is splitting the revenue between Buzz Twin, Fat Agent, Racing Bros, Casual.us, and ANPA.us? Like, where does that money go, and how does this make any financial sense?
I can't even imagine how you could make money with a $1 game on Steam. Like we were talking about this the other day. Like, when you get down to like $1, like
credit
card pay, like pay agent fees come into effect. Like, you know, you're dealing with like Stripe wants 10 cents or something, you know.
I kind of want to play Pursuer. Anyway, we should probably start playing a game. We've been goofing around.
Yeah, so there was one that
I don't know how much further down it is. Where is it? I don't even know if it's...
Did we skip it?
There, Super Kittens.
Yes.
Super Kittens. Super Kittens is... Go ahead, Josh.
I don't even want to watch the trailer for this game anymore. Like, I've seen enough of it to go like, yeah, let's play this thing.
I think one important thing to point out, based on my poor decision making, is that Super Kittens, without watching the trailer, is $10.
Yes.
So I kind of want to see what $10 worth of Super Kittens gets us.
Okay, well, while you were doing this, I went and took a look at the community hub for this game, and there is nothing. There are no forum posts. There's no, screenshots, discussions, nothing. The only thing is a news post from February from the developer titled "Epic and Funny Things That Happened While in the Development of Super Kittens 1.0.0 Beta." As far as I can tell, this game may very well have never been purchased by anyone.
No more content. So sad. Okay. Now I just feel bad. But I do want to play this. The reason I want to play it mostly is because the whole point of the game is that first of all, that it's $10 and looks like that, but also you're a cat, but your hand looks like your Wario. And I want to find out the mystery of that. And also how this plays.
Yeah.
Okay, so should we start with that maybe? Let me switch to the...
let's see if you can bring it up on game capture.
Yeah. Hold on, let me close the browser and bring up Steam. All right, so there's probably going to be a lot of really loud audio. I'm going to try to fix that as soon as I can, but we are operating under the assumption that there is an options menu here. So bear with us. If there's not an options menu...
that is quite a gamble there, Chris.
Okay, here we go. Software Development Headquarters.
Okay. I can get down with that kind of art style for your logo.
It was retro. I'll dig it. I dig it.
Is there any?
No, it's a black screen. And
okay, cool.
Oh no, there we go. Music. Oh my god.
Oh, there we go. All right.
Hold on.
Oh, see photo of the update. No, wait.
No, I need to turn it down. Okay, please
change the UI
go away. Stop giving. There. Okay. It wouldn't stop. It won't stop giving me updates. What is going on?
What the fuck is this?
Immediately, I'm overwhelmed and confused.
The trap? Is it designed for this?
Okay. Someone tell me if the volume is remotely close to acceptable, because I can't hear. Is this slightly better now, please? Please.
My brother just messaged me and he says, "What the fuck is this game?" Chris just bought a virus.
I don't. Has not been proven yet. I don't know what hide welcome toast does.
Why is the cat coming onto the screen occasionally?
Okay. They're saying the volume is probably okay. So.
All right. Cool.
Okay. Login under development. We can't log in yet. Okay. How to play.
If you want to change music is what the thing on the top right. That sound.
it's not a good sign.
Wait, what's up with this big open space in the middle?
It's not I'm wondering if this was designed for mobile.
I don't know. Maybe
it's also not a great sign when it sounds like every time I switch between menus, it sounds like a car crash.
Yeah, it sounds like squealing rubber. I'm gonna check the Apple Store to see if it's on.
Okay, so use WASD to move. Got it. Interact with things with mouse. Exit the items menu. Press tab. To use your cuteness bar, press and hold E. The cuteness bar will go down, so use it carefully. I guess that's like health. To get your cuteness bar back, press E. Okay, it's a resource that auto-regenerates. Kitten OS computer. Kitten OS is where you can buy in-game items using your in-game kitten credits. But you need to be online. You can look at yourself with a camera and other everyday things for missions. Phone. Your phone can be back to the home base and... I feel like I'm having a stroke. Your phone can be back to the home base and call others. Your phone has a camera which has a decoder mode for hacking, cracking codes. Okay, so we have to go be a cat and solve crimes.
So on let's
just go. Let's just do this.
App Store, there is an app called Super Kitten, singular, but it's a side
like this?
scroller.
Okay.
No, it's a 2D side scroller.
Shit, hold on.
It also has not enough ratings to have a rating, so...
One sec. Sorry, the dog wanted it. Alright.
I love how you are in a beta version which might contain game-breaking bugs. Stop. Thank you for reading. And then there's
I'm gonna play anyway. I want to see what this is. Okay, so right away I see an improvement. You now have a hand that looks like a cat.
Okay.
What
is that robot? What is going on in the bottom left? What? That robot left.
Welcome to Super Kittens. This is how you control your kitten.
What?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Is that juice?
You need to turn on your computer first. Okay. Alright, I can turn on my computer.
I like how it's got a Windows XP, or what looks like the beginning of a Windows XP desktop texture there, but like... Oh no. What?
Okay, so this is the real time.
Okay. In 4019...
I think that's the idea, is like, it's telling you that you're in the future, you're a cat on the moon.
Exactly 2,000 years in the future.
Okay, I don't know what to do with my kitten cute powers.
Under maintenance.
Can I go to my home? Okay, I'm going to my home. The description for my home. So is this like a place where I can, like...
Oh, wait. Is this... your home or the developer's
Is this
home?
a clicker game? Am I storing cuteness to be able to...
This would be the greatest interface for a clicker game ever.
I think it might be. Like, I wait for my cuteness... Okay, now I can create cuteness bombs or potions.
Oh my god, it is a clicker game.
Upgrade cuteness speed. How do I upgrade cuteness speed?
Does this carry over to anything?
Does what carry over to... Oh, like, you mean the clicker game?
Like, is this all that there is? Does this carry over to different consoles?
If I can figure out how to get... If I can figure out how to leave this menu... There, okay. Okay, we're back.
I like that there's a dance floor in the middle of your room or my room.
Oh my god, I'm in the game.
What?
This is amazing.
Right. That's awesome.
How could you not? I don't know what just happened.
Oh.
I don't know what just happened. I don't know what this is.
Create random music. Are those just chords?
How do I make it play it?
Well, it stopped. Is there two different music tracks playing on top of each other?
I think there are. Like, there's an ambient music, and then there's whatever that
like
was.
a very happy dance music kind of thing. Like,
you know what this reminds me of, actually? Are certain TF2 maps from back in the day when, like, you would get, like, basically shitpost maps. This feels like Mario Kart, almost. So you don't have to hit the door to... What is the robot's deal?
Go, run into it.
No.
Noob-free area.
And then he goes into my home.
Okay, I guess there's no noobs in my home. Why is there a white thing under you?
I don't know. It's like a piece of glass, but I'm not sure. Like there's like three interact buttons, and none of them are consistent because there's like right click, and then there's E, which lets me use my cuteness, but that I don't know what using my cuteness necessarily does. And then right clicking does this. Like I can sometimes right click and like summon this calendar.
You know what else this looks like, actually?
What?
A Roblox game.
I will refrain from judgment. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
It depends. So
Okay.
Does the floppy disk over there save the game, or is that something else entirely?
You have found the hidden floppy disk.
Oh.
Which is cool, but what do
it's hiding right over there.
Do with it? And it's not on my menu.
Why did it very slowly shrink into your stat bar? Maybe the computer does stuff.
Okay, and then I can put this in there.
All right.
I have 0 of 11 floppy disks.
Super hot. But you have one of them.
It is a beta. I want to be clear about that.
Their only post about this is talking about how it's a beta, yes. What does that tube do?
Oh, let me go find the tube. Why does he come back every time? What is his deal?
Can you jump into his beam?
If I use cuteness? No, cuteness doesn't seem to do anything. Right clicking doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, I can jump, apparently.
Wow, that jump is, kind of a moon jump.
Under maintenance, which I assume means it's not done. And then there's the cat thing, which... I want to know what this icon means, this interact icon. Okay, if I hit Q, I get potions and keys.
Of which you have none.
But I can make a potion over here at the clicker game. Like, this is what's interesting to me is... Oh my god, it's making... Did it always make a noise?
Maybe?
It's so obnoxious. It's like a clicker game that hates you, and I kind of love it for that.
Please stop playing this video game. Please stop playing my video game. I don't want you to play my video game. Oh, okay. You can increase the amount of cuteness you're giving it. Transfer machine cuteness to ultra cuteness. What? What did that just do?
It transferred some to ultra cute. It's like Democritus Prime, except for kittens on moons. I don't know. Okay, so transfer machine cuteness to ultra cuteness, convert ultra cuteness into cash. So it is a clicker game,
right?
To an extent.
What do we use cash for?
Cat things? I don't know.
Is there like a vending machine somewhere?
Is there?
You could create a potion.
Okay. Okay, okay, leave arcade game.
Why does it say Reef?
That's the name of the game. Reef.
Oh.
I don't know what
it means. Why aren't you going into it anymore?
Okay, if I left click, apparently I go into it.
Oh. You made a hissing sound.
Is the goal to push this guy? Oh, and there's a no! That's where one of the secret dudes is. I need the secret dude. Okay. Okay, if I push him over here, I don't know why I keep... Like, the camera's focused on this guy, and I have to play it by playing the game physically, but it's like I can only exist in this universe for so long. This
is really weird.
Okay, do you see? I collected the coins.
All right, cool. Yeah, awesome. So go to the door, I guess.
Well, it's going to take like 2 more lives to get there, and Is this what cats do, by the way?
Is this what the world looks like to cats?
Okay, it reset to level 1.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. You know what? This would be an amazing way to make a game that is like a Myst-style game that looks like a really cheaply made game, but it's actually like the most ingenious puzzle. It's just made of like detritus instead of made of like fancy, cyan renders.
Instead of like 90s green screen full motion video and like 3D models made in like early Maya or something.
Okay, sorry, my elbow is resting on my laptop that I'm using to monitor chat, and I clicked away from chat, so I lost everything. How much more time do we want to spend on this? Because I don't know.
So there was like a loading screen about going to the moon in the trailer, and I will be really disappointed if we don't figure out how to do that.
Well, do I have to turn the computer on every time?
Can you click on the computer screen itself? Does that do anything? Oh, now we have 2 of 11 floppy disks.
Okay, we are now on the computer. Okay, now this is how you use
Every day getting cuter, playing on your computer.
I can change time and desktop color and brightness.
Doesn't seem to be doing anything. No. Oh, the desktop's behind this window.
And I can change the app color and the gradient and the bright. I mean, this is cool Unity tech. It's the Unity UI to.
Like, if this is some person's student project or something, this is pretty impressive for just fucking around with Unity and seeing what you can do. That kind of seems like what it is. It's just a lot of different ideas mishmashed into something that doesn't really make sense.
That's me. I'm a cat. I like the background. It matches my eyes. I'm gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'm perfect.
Gotta upload that to Instagram.
Does it start when I have to click? Nope. I don't think there's a way to actually take a picture.
It does not look like a start menu. What do these icons on the top right do?
That's what we clicked on. So the tools just let you set all the colors.
Okay.
The camera is the camera, and money lets you buy things, but there's nothing in the store, and we have no cash.
I thought we had money.
Put money in.
No, we need to
take money out.
Let's go to that thing and
turn
game? Ultra cuteness into cash, and then take the cash to the computer.
Okay, we're doing
How do
this.
We leave the computer screen? Okay.
Oh my god, that's so pink. Okay.
I like how it's vaguely transparent.
Okay, I'm just gonna do max amount, and we're just gonna have a conversation, like you do, like grown adults, waiting for our cuteness meters to fill. How was your day, Josh?
It was great. I got off work and did nothing for several hours.
Then I talked you into doing this, so...
In fact, I talked you into doing this. What are you talking about?
There was discussion both ways, and eventually we decided to wait for a cuteness meter to fill. Because this is... What am I doing with my life? Where is my ultra... Oh, I have $200.
Is the ultra cuteness
I have $205. What?
Okay.
Okay, so can I convert ultra cuteness?
Maybe that's like cash. You need to put it in an ATM before you can use it on your debit card or whatever. Upgrade cuteness speed from 0 to 1.
How many cuteness points do I have?
Is that the 52% in the teal box there?
So the store opens up create cuteness bomb and potion. And then there's upgrade cuteness speed from 0 to 1, but it costs 50 cuteness points. But I don't have like an objective measure of cuteness points. I just have 72%.
I think you're expecting more from this interface than it's really going to give you,
I'm
Chris.
expecting it to make sense, goddammit. I don't know why that's so hard. Okay. Okay, that apparently 50 cuteness points is...
Okay, so that's the number in the teal. So your cuteness bar's maximum is the equivalent of 20 cuteness points percent. Maybe percentage points, or it may just be something different. Did that actually do anything to your cuteness speed, though? Like, click it again.
Oh, yeah. That's
faster.
Much faster. That's much faster.
Oh, okay, there we go. All right, so we're doing the clicker thing.
It's just, this is a weird game to implement a clicker mechanic on. It's weird.
That's not really like a salient observation, Chris. Like, yeah, it's weird. What else about this game would suggest that it's weird to you?
Well, we have maxed out our cuteness score, so I am a cat that just oozes cuteness out of its eyeballs, which is
it's
pretty
actually
great.
too much. It's just kind of getting everywhere. It's making a mess.
Okay, we now have 100%. So transfer cuteness to ultra cuteness.
Right. What did that do?
Oh my god, it has to fill the goddamn ball. Okay, we're not doing this. That's it.
But the spaceship.
I think it's time to try some of the other games. We have the Blade game.
Yeah, that's right. That game looked kind of promising, actually.
Or we could play good games if anyone wants. Let us know in the mentions if you want us to try a good game, like oscillate between...
Thousands of other Twitch streams you could go to see people play good games.
This is what I have... Okay, people are saying Fanatical Blader.
Again, that is a fantastic title for a video game. I'm surprised Super Kittens was not taken yet. Like, this game came out last week.
So anyway, this is the level of absurd weirdness, and like, this game, for the record, this game is not worth $10. Do not spend $10 on this. But
I mean, like again, to reiterate, like, you may be the first person who legitimately purchased this video game. Like,
I just, where else are you going to get an experience like this? Like, in all honesty, like, yes, it's broken. Yes, it is not worth $10. But at the same time, the past 20 minutes have been some of the most surreal gameplay experience of figuring out what the fuck this thing even is, in a way that, like, walking into a standard genre game will never ever do. You will not be surprised the way this game just surprised us. Like, you will not walk up into an arcade game and then be teleported into a first-person view that makes no sense. And also, now that I'm noticing there's a live counter, does it teleport me out and I lose a life? Do I have to do this in a certain number of turns?
what was kicking you out before? It seemed like
it's just a time limit. Yeah, it just teleports me out.
Well, you still got 5 lives.
So yeah, that theory shot to hell. Okay, anyway.
You know, like, I don't, and not to dump on this game too much. Like, if this is like a, one person student project that just like said, fuck it, I'm going to put it on Steam. Why not? Like, as far as like, there's some interesting Unity stuff going on here that is not just like something that would take you 5 minutes to just throw together in Unity, and like, these assets do seem to be handmade, for what that's worth. Like, not, is it worth $10? No, but
so yeah, I think it's time to maybe put this one away for a little while, and maybe come back once we figure out how to...
Poison says we should refund this game, and like, I feel like once you've done a stream with the game where you're showing off the game, like, refunding it is kind of a faux pas.
Well, also, like, I genuinely kind of love this. Like, yes, I'm trashing on it because it is kind of ridiculous and absurd. But like, the point is not to like shit all over the game and be like, look at how terrible this game is. I genuinely actually like the way this game is able to surprise me. Like, what? Is that how we get to the moon? Okay, see, look, I just found a new thing.
Yes, go to the moon.
All right,
5%.
What other game could
going to the moon?
Like, how do you not
There's
fucking
more!
love that? That's amazing.
This is so much fun. You're almost at your destination.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
We're on the moon. It's just how I remember it.
Oh, okay.
The music is different.
There's a giant laser beam.
Why is there a giant laser beam?
Because it's the moon laser, and the mouse has health. And I have to use my cuteness to kill mice, apparently. If I hold down E, my cuteness eats mice.
I feel like we were just about to abandon this game. We figured out, we found the main gameplay loop now.
There is still a crappy clicker in the background, but don't worry. I'm not going to spend that much more time here.
If the laser hits you, will you die?
I don't think I can jump up into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. Oh, maybe. No, I can't quite reach it. It also doesn't go all the way to the wall. But
no. Light has a limited range, of course.
All right, we're gonna see if we can get in, and if not, we're gonna move on to another game. But my 205 cat dollars can only buy but so much fuel to the moon. Also, is my cat named Andy? I feel like my cat's name is Andy.
But spelled oddly.
I am clipping.
Oh wow! I didn't even put that together until Triggerick said it. But the moon is made of cheese and has mice.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, see, that's funny. I mean, it's not haha funny, but it's...
It is a kind of humor.
Anyway, okay, I think we're stuck, and I don't want to figure out another obtuse puzzle as to how to get into the inner sanctum of the moon.
And the largest rat mentioned, isn't it $100 to put something on Steam? I think they got rid of that. I think you can just put something on Steam for free now, right?
I feel like Steam Greenlight still requires a registration fee.
Does it?
Yeah. Anyway, I do not want to refund this. It's genuinely, to have this level of absurdism in my library is great. To be able to, point out, just to be able to bring this out whenever, if I'm feeling like pointing friends towards a really weird title.
You are the first person to stream this, hot and upcoming video game on Twitch too. So that kind of makes you an authority.
All right. I think we have had our fill though of the
yeah.
of the space kittens.
Can only eat so much cheese.
I am now saluting space kittens. Goodbye, space kittens. Goodbye. We're gonna move on to something else.
Oh, we got fancy graphics.
Okay, how do I actually quit it? There we go.
They're saying you should post some.
Play what? Sorry.
They're saying you should post some of the community page. Just I'm imagining just a farm thread. So is this a clicker or?
All right. So we wanted to try Fantastic Blade. That's going to take a second. It's 2 gigs and needs to install real quick. Shouldn't take long, but I'm surprised that game is 2 gigs.
I'm now hearing you on the private stream you're throwing at me, so that's neat.